Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about how to achieve a look where you look more polished. For me, it's something that I'm constantly learning how to refine, and I just wanted to say first, being polished doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a certain style or be on certain trends or anything like that. It's just a few things that I've noticed. It just ends up making you look a little bit more put together. So let's get into it because I don't want to ramble on too long. Okay, so let's talk about facial hair. It's a thing. Now, I know it's kind of touchy, and there was this one girl I used to work with at my very first job, and she used to get her mustache bleached. And it was like, I don't really have a problem with the color. And I know it's it's a thing, it happens, it's real. But I do think that we can help ourselves look a little bit more refined if we get rid of any unwanted facial hair. Now for me, I've said this before in another video, I wax my brows every single week. And I know that's excessive, not everyone's gonna be like that. But for me, I like to make sure, especially when I'm looking at having a crisp, clean, refined, and polished look, to get rid of any unwanted hair, especially in my arch area of my brows. The next thing that I do when I am trying to achieve a more polished look is I go really soft with the makeup. I might go something a little bit bolder on my lips. Like today I've got, I believe it's a L'Oreal lipstick on. And even though it's a little bit of a more berry color, it's actually very sheen. So it's not like super dark and harsh on the lips. It's just kind of giving you a little bit more of a juicy berry tint to it. I also go super kind of chilled out with the makeup. Not that I do my makeup very crazy most days anyways, but you know, I like sometimes putting on some little bit of false lashes to kind of add some drama to the look, especially when I'm not going to want to go too crazy with a heavy contour and heavy eyeshadow and a heavy bold lip. I just think sometimes you look a little bit more polished when you just kind of tame things down a little bit and keep it a little bit more soft and a little bit more natural. All right, the next thing that I've got for you guys is chipped nail polish. It's a thing, you know. For me, I actually like wearing darker nail polishes in the fall time. Black and red are my two go-tos. However, when they start to chip, they look pretty gross. I was actually wearing black nail polish because I had colored my auntie's hair and I didn't have gloves on. So the tint had got all over my nail beds. So I was going with something darker, but most of that has faded off now. And this color that I've got on my nails now, it actually covered it up. There's still a little bit around the outsides that are a little bit dark, but we're not looking too close at that. But yeah, I think having manicured nails, whether you do it or whether you go get it done, I think really elevates a look and really helps you look more polished. All right guys, the next thing that I've got for you guys is tame hair. I've got really flat hair. It's very fine, but sometimes I find the more kind of cray-cray you look is when your hair is huge and it's back combed and it's big and it's frizzy. So I do think that when you have more tame, smoothed out hair, it does end up giving you a more polished look. Now to piggyback on top of that, the next thing that I think really helps achieve a more polished look is dry shampoo or just having clean hair. Let's be real, not everybody washes their hair every single day. I think that's a little bit insane to think or expect of anybody, but if you are wanting to look as polished as possible, use some dry shampoo to help make your hair look as fresh and as fluffy as possible to help give you that more refined look. Alright, so the next thing that I've got is neutral tones. Now, I am a lover of blush and pink and beiges and tans and stuff. I do think they just add a little bit more luxury to a look. That being said, to each their own. I just find what works best for me. But I do think when you keep with neutral tones and kind of solid colors, it's not like in your face, it does end up looking a little bit more polished and a little bit more refined and helps your overall look if that's what you're trying to achieve. Alright guys, now the last hack that I've got for you in this video is classic jewelry. Now I'm the type of person, I love the look of pearls. I have a lot of pearls. Now I'm not saying to look polished or refined you have to wear pearls. I've got my bracelet over there, I took it off, but I just think classic jewelry that's not super busy. So this necklace is like as wild as I'll get. Sometimes I like more geometric shaped necklaces that still look on the classic side but are still quite delicate and pretty. And then like just little bracelets and stuff. I don't like anything too bold or too chunky or too in your face because I do find it just kind of takes away from a polished look. And so yeah, I just like keeping super simple like details with my jewelry to help add to a look without being like in your face. Anyways guys, that is all that I've got for you in this video. I hope that some of these things that I've talked about can help you in your next job interview, in your, I don't know, first day back to classes, or if you got a meet and greet with your professor or something. I know for me sometimes it's been a little bit valuable to know when I can have a more refined look and then when I can do something more edgy, and how to have a more refined look when the situation calls to do so. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love if you hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to me already, I would love if you did. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!